Grandchild Isha. She was born in 2021 in a big hospital in Srinagar, private hospital. She got sepsis in 24 hours. I preferred to take her to my SNCU, GMC Anantara. Second was at my disposal, GV Pant at disposal, but I went to my SNCU. I managed this child with severe sepsis for 15 days in my hospital, and she is doing well. Alhamdulillah, she is 2 years old now. This is the last 6 months work which we have got. We have got admissions in neonates 1716 in last 6 months. And out of that, in Borna 748, we have mainly load from the private nursing homes. Outborn babies and government hospitals, Kulgam, Shibyan, Anantnag, Pulwama and Pir Panchal. But the main is from private nursing homes. And our mortality is bare minimum. We don't have much of mortality. And the referral is just for, basically for ventilation. We don't have a central oxygen plant in our hospital, though our medical college has a central oxygen plant. The place where I am working, I am yet waiting for my principal, sir. He is in process of doing it. He has provided us an HDU and an ICU, a PICU in the main complex. We'll be shifting there, but we are waiting for an NICU, for an oxygen plant. We have a space tent. He is taking care of that. Next, please. Before I thank you, I have already told that we need to have NICU facilities. We need to have PICU facilities. Our job is being done in a district hospital. It is a district hospital. Board has changed to medical college. But alhamdulillah, we are doing undergraduate teaching. We are doing postgraduate teaching. We have 4 DCA students, and we don't have doublings because the stay is not so long. Stay is around 2 to 3 days. Seizures have become more common. Seizures have overtaken gastroenteritis in our pediatric ward. We have 10 pediatric beds, we have 4 ICU beds. So we are trying to manage to the best of our ability, and I hope government is favoring us. Government is doing. It has built a 500-bedded state-of-art hospital in GP Pant Srinagar. It looks like a government foreign hospital. I being JK03, JK01 is Srinagar, JK02 is Jammu, JK03 is Anantnag. We South Kashmirians of JK03, I am demanding to have a hospital like a GP Pant hospital in Srinagar, and I have been demanding to have a 500-bedded government medical college, multi-specialty hospital at Dalgam, so that we can refer patients to Dalgam, not to Srinagar. Thank you, and I thank you, but because I'm taking more time, I was giving 2 minutes only. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor Sheikh Mushtaq Ahmed, for giving us glimpses of your really glorious department and the facilities which you have been able to create. Next, I would like to invite Professor Muzaffar Jan from GMC Srinagar to share his insights, and again request for keeping time in mind.
So I'll take less than 5 minutes. Can you understand? Respected chairpersons, President of Ramesh sir, Principal GMC Anantnag, Dr. Tariq Qureshi sir, faculty members and delegates. At the outset, I'd like to welcome you all on behalf of Department of Pediatrics, Government College Srinagar and IIP Kashmir. It's a wonderful sight seeing all the leading neonatologists of the country here today. And I hope you enjoy not only this conference, but also the beauty of Kashmir and the warmth of its people. I'd also like to congratulate Dr. Ravi Sachin and his team, the organizers, for the show. Now I belong to Department of Pediatrics, Government College Srinagar. GMC Srinagar is the mother of all the institutions in Kashmir. We are a 3,200 bedded college, medical college. We started in 1959 as a GMC Srinagar, and there was one ward allotted to pediatrics, that was Ward 8, with 32 beds. Then we moved on to, as the pediatric load grew, we were shifted to Children's Hospital, Srinagar. That was in 1976, and till 2005, we were in that building. In 2005, we were shifted to a newer hospital called GP Pant Hospital. It was supposed to be a multidisciplinary hospital, but We eventually, the load was so much in pediatrics that we overtook whole hospital, 210 beds. Until last year, September, we were there. And last year, September, we were requesting the government to give us a bigger hospital with so much of load, 2, 3, 4 patients per bed. As Dr. Previous said, it was a miserable situation. The government was kind enough to give us a 500-bedded children's hospital, exclusive children's hospital, where we have 500 beds. And this hospital has been kind of a dream for us. Last 12 years, we have been working and requesting and pushing for this facility because we wanted to create a multi-specialty pediatric institute. One of the wings being our neonatology division. This is our gynae department, gynae and obs hospital, which is a 710-bedded hospital. And here we have inborn unit, where we have 50-bedded inborn unit. And if we club the two places, that's our hospital. This is the LD neonatal wing. The services that we have already, we have started pediatric subspecialties, include pediatric cardiology, pediatric neurology, pediatric nephrology, pediatric gastroenterology, pediatric, and then we have hematology and ophthalmology and orthopedic services already. Pediatric surgery is there in the hospital. So it's a multidisciplinary hospital which is going up. Recently we were given fellowship seats in pediatric neurology, and yesterday we had an inspection for fellowship through the NNF also. Hopefully we'll be getting that. The idea is to develop into a pediatric subspecialty institute. In general pediatrics, we have as of now put 250 beds. Out of in this 500-bed hospital, we have 122 neonatal beds, and then we have another 50 beds in our inborn unit, that's LD hospital. So a total capacity is 172 beds, and believe me, if you come to visit our hospital, you will find almost 50% of beds have doubled. And many of them, I think yesterday, Dr. Lalanji came and Dr. Umesh Vaidyaji came, and they saw 3 patients per crib, 3 units. So on a given day, we have 250 newborns admitted in a hospital. And it's a very busy unit, a very busy place. We are a training center. We do regular training programs. Almost every month we are doing some kind of training, not only for our PGs and SRs and faculty, but also from the other institutes, other medical colleges and the health department. Every month we are active, very active trial unit there. We have 21 consultants, 30 SRs, and 17 PGs coming per year. And it's because these 17 PGs that we have a total of 51 PGs, that's how we are able to sustain this pressure. Basic facilities that we have is, we have like high frequency ventilators, state of art. Then we have advanced neonatal ventilators, high-end incubators. We have this Massimo technology, our remote monitoring pulse oximeters with central monitoring systems in place, high-end red and warmers, and then HSF, NC, that's high frequency nasal cannula, for therapy now. Like we are trying to improve. Last 10 years, we have seen a sea of change as far as our neonatal care is concerned. We have improved, but we still need to go. There's a lot more that needs to be done. Our problem is the kind of workload, the kind of overburden that we have. Unless peripheries take over, I mean, it's always going to be difficult. It's always going to be a fight for us. So it's like a fight for survival. I'll just take one more minute, not more than that. Just want to tell you that, just want to highlight two things only here. One is that in Kashmir, or for that matter in J&K, it is the government sector, which is the primary basic healthcare provider in the state, as compared to other states where you have private setup also. But here 99% of healthcare is provided by the government sector. And that's one. And secondly, since the peripheries are not getting any tertiary care, even the medical college peripheries still are not getting any tertiary care. All sick babies, be it a child or a newborn, they come down to our hospital or the state. Our hospital being the major partner in that. And what happens is that when you refer a small premature baby from a peripheral hospital with RDS, by the time he reaches, it takes 7 hours. In north we have Kupwara, we have, Odi, almost 100 kilometers. And then in south we have Bani here, we have Kajigun, we have Anantnag, 50 to 100 people. By the time they reach, and then several hours are wasted. And the delay in starting the initiative. You know, when a premier is referred with RDS, his lungs have collapsed by the time he is. It's so very difficult for us to re-expand the lungs. Same is true of the other disease. The initiation of treatment is delayed. That's one. And secondly, we belong to an area where you have a lot of cold temperature. And the reference system is not that good. By the time you get a baby has pneumonia, he's referred, he is hypothermic by the time he reaches. So that complicates the problem. Our mortality goes up, our morbidity goes up. The way forward is actually the strengthening of the peripheries. It's a time that we have to have periphery strengthened, ICU treatment in peripheries. We don't have deficiency of experts in peripheries, let me tell you. Every district has umpteen number of pediatric consultants, thoroughly trained, well-trained people. Only thing is you have got to have a setup. You got to have a place, you got to need machinery, and you got to develop a curriculum that they are channelized into starting a peripheral care. Unless that is done, I mean that's the need of our strengthening of our peripheries. I think there's shortage of time. I'll stop it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Professor Nagar. I think he brought out a couple of very important points, because medical colleges cannot be expected to manage an unlimited load, and strengthening of the peripheral institutions and strengthening does not only mean giving equipment, but giving adequate manpower, making sure they are able to work so that your referral load actually comes down, or promoting back referral, that after you treat and then they can go down for step-down care. So very important point. Thank you so much. Now I want to invite Professor G.S. Saini from Government Medical College, Jammu, to give his perspective, and again request for being brief. And
good afternoon, everybody. Esteemed Chairperson, Principal, and President NNF, I thank all that they have invited me here to deliver the talk. Department of Pediatrics, GMC Jammu, has carved out the neonatology department out of the Department of Pediatrics only. We have a department of neonatology, but staff is on deputation from our department only, and so we have the department of neonatology with 200 bedded, and out of which 100 are the NICU beds, and we have level 3 care, level 2 care, and step-down wards. But occupancy, as in the Srinagar, we have also occupancies more than 100%. The department was born on 17th of August 22, and the story so far, how we have evolved, you can see yourself, that in 1995, one SNCU was set up with 8 bedded only, and the 3 sisters, they went to PGA for training. And in 2012, the unit admissions were 10 to 20 per day. And at one point of time, we had around 150 patients, and there are 35 to 50 in the NICUs. And the equipment, we were falling a lot of short of the equipment, whether it was radiant warmer, pulse oximeter, monitor. This is the scene. This is the scene prior to in around 2012. The number of patients boarded on one bed. Again, another scene. Then you can see this indigenous phototherapy. Box of wood and 7-8 newborn babies are housed there for phototherapy. This we have seen ourselves. And this is the one radiant warmer and 4 babies lying on that. But there was a change. In 2012, we had NICU-A with 12 radiant warmers and 5 phototherapies. And 2013, we were lucky that one neonatologist joined us after doing a DM neonatology. In 2014, first ventilator arrived, and Dr. Vikas was there at that time. And 2017, NICU-C, that is level 3 care, commissioned with 5 ventilators, and second neonatologist joined us on 2020. And NICU-A, we made it an intensive area and dry ward. And 2022, we opted for another hospital, which is around 5 kilometers away from us, where we were so much crowded that we wanted to decongest our neonatology. So we took over a building, one floor of the building in Gandhi Hospital. And latest development, 2023, IIT Neonatology Fellowship was granted to us. And I think this was the maximum number of seats were allotted to us. These are the 3 fellows who have joined us. They are working, and I think they are doing a very good job, and our services improved with joining. These are latest development. High frequency ventilator, as in Kashmir, we were parallel to them. And another giraffe ventilator, this incubator, this was also right in our department. In the present state, this is the status of the Gandhinagar Hospital, which is around 5 kilometers away from our department. But we have acquired that building. This is state of art. And we have now 22 state of art ventilators, Mackey ventilators, 17 in our department, 5 and Gandhinagar. And we are doing the regular training. This is one of the training. And we are building hub and spoke model. We will be the hub and spokes in the 10 districts in the present medical colleges. We are training their staff so that we can build up their NICUs, SNCUs, so that on this model only through telemedicine we can do the hand holding. This is again the training going on in our department. Again we are training the paramedics. This is one of our NICUs, and point of care ultrasound is being done in NICU by our this IP fellow. And this we have the privilege to start a family-centered care in our NICU C. We have 5 bedded family-centered care beds. At present, SMG's hospital, that is where I am working, we have 3 NICUs and 3 step-down wards. This is our 25 bedded level 3 care, which remains occupied whole of the